This man is counting his losses as he seeks to find out answers about the living and the dead. The car bomb went off outside his shop along Mogadishu's Makkah al-Mukarramah road. Outside the shop, an often familiar scene: twisted vehicles and rickshaws. The remote-controlled explosion detonated at rush hour as many people were headed home from work. Al-Shabaab has since claimed responsibility, saying that it targeted politicians, members of parliament and security personnel.
It's evident that all those killed and injured were innocent civilians, some of them construction workers. The militant group is using this kind of attacks to divert the public from its losses outside Mogadishu. We have taken the fight right to the militants' doorsteps.
Prime Minister Hassan Ali Khaire has ordered for an immediate investigation on just how the explosive-laden vehicle managed to pass various security checkpoints. The blast went off not far from the country's parliament, less than a month after the militant group claimed responsibility for yet another deadly assault on the presidential palace and the intelligence headquarters. The latest attacks comes just days after a conference on intelligence gathering was concluded in Mogadishu. The meeting brought together Somalia and its international partners to discuss ways to improve intelligence gathering so as to counter Al-Shabaab's ever-increasing guerrilla tactics.
Part of this primary emphasis of intelligence information sharing is to facilitate, identify data, and respond to emerging terrorism-related threats. It is important to note that information and intelligence and the intelligence process play a vital role in preventing terrorist attacks and particularly Al-Shabaab attacks.
The blast comes amid an ongoing political rift here in the country as lawmakers have tabled a motion of confidence against the Speaker of Somalia's federal parliament for what they term as incompetence. That motion has already been filed and is set to be debated in the floor of the House in the coming days. Experts, however, warn that the latest political squabble will impact gains made on the ground, distracting authorities from taking the fight right to the militants' doorsteps. Meanwhile, the country's president has relocated his office from the heavily fortified presidential palace to the defense headquarters so as to prepare his forces for a major anti-Al-Shabaab offensive as the country's army plans to take over from the multinational peacekeeping force AMISOM. Abdulaziz, Billow, CGTN, Mogadishu, Somalia.